right based, so that at every with agriculture. The one we are education team.
Education team, yes.
Yes, Mohammed Noor.
The gap. As much as we appreciate a lot, UNICEF has supported My appreciation on behalf of the county government of Garissa goes to UNICEF once again for all the support that we had from the ministries before we came on board as a county government, and now for the 4 years we have been in office. I think what we will say is that as a county government we highly appreciate your partnership and your support.
Transport to help these field officers so that they are able to see.
Also to welcome our friends and our partners.
I would greatly like to commend you on the way the cholera epidemic was handled in Garissa. It is well noted. I was in a meeting with the Cabinet Secretary Health last week, where the overall cholera situation and so on was reviewed in Kenya, and the way Garissa handled it, quick reaction, and I think is highly commendable, and it has been noted also in Nairobi. So I think this is really excellent.
Today we have many new cases, but we have pending cases which we are working on.
Okay. Can you give me an example of one? Hello.
Movement permits.
We're opening a child protection unit today, which will greatly facilitate assisting children who need help. And I would like to greatly commend the government of Garissa County, who have invested in building this unit and setting it up. And we look forward from UNICEF side to continue to work with the Garissa government to make this center fully functional and operational. This is the first day it's opened, and we have already children inside, which shows that there is a need for this kind of service.
As a county government, we have made a lot of investments in terms of improvement of infrastructure, such as this building you are seeing in the Department of the Department of Children, Women and the Social Services. The Child Protection Unit is one of its kind and the first one in the country among the 47 counties. And it's Garissa County government that has initiated the first Child Protection Unit in terms of building it as standalone with a lot of services inside, as you have seen. The social worker section, the law enforcement section offices, and the holding ground for the children.
It's my pleasure to be here and witness this, the official opening of this wonderful facility. And being the regional police coordinator in this county, I'm really impressed, because you realize that when we have children who come in conflict with the law or they need some assistance, it's normally a tall order for the police officers to be able to do this. You realize that in most cases, it is normally the police who first come into contact with some of these children. So for this facility to be in place, I want to believe it will go a long way in actually making sure that our children are not exposed to the criminals that we all understand the setup in a police station. So mine is just to actually give my gratitude to the governor and the UNICEF for having been able to come together and come up with this.
The facility you have witnessed today is not the same as the cell, which is, I think, not more bigger than 2 by 2 meters, where everybody else who is gotten for that day is crammed inside. And we want the best experiences for our children because they are growing, and we don't want them to be able to get experiences which are not good for them, because the criminals there will always even tend to abuse even those children through humiliation and through, and lack of certain facilities. So this is a home away from home for their correction. And it's a one-stop station to give them psychosocial support, counseling, legal redress, and comfortability, as you see.